Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are here with a new YouTube video and today's topic would be 2-month strategies for IMCT 2024. First of all, I'll tell you about myself. I am Sarthak Gupta. I am sponsored from Fleet Management Limited. Also, I have completed my diploma in nautical science from IMI. Today we will talk about what should you do, what should your upcoming plans for IMCT, because as you know अभी सिर्फ 2 महीने ही बाकी हैं और पढ़ने के लिए बहुत कुछ है. कुछ स्टूडेंट्स ने पढ़ रखा है, कुछ ने नहीं पढ़ रखा एंड काफ़ी सारे डाउट्स आ रहे थे, काफ़ी सारे क्वेश्चंस आ रहे थे. वी वर बीइंग कॉन्टेक्टेड बाय अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स फॉर दिस स्ट्रेटजी वीडियो. व्हाट शुड बी द टिप्स, व्हाट शुड बी द स्ट्रेटजीज. सो टुडे आज मैं एक वीडियो लेके आया हूँ आपके लिए जिसमें हम सब कुछ ये कवर करने वाले हैं. So let's start. First of all, I'll tell you about myself. I have given IMCT in the year 2022 and I secured All India rank 718, which is a decent rank according to me, because the thing is, if your IMCT rank is good, the company will show more interest in you because they want a candidate which has a good academic performance as well as he or she must be good in every other field. But rank matters a lot, especially in the sponsorship. There's nothing like if your rank is under 3000, 4000, it is also very good rank. Rank under 3000 is, I believe is a decent rank, because in a sponsorship they don't want NASA scientist basically, right? They want students who are good in academics and can work for their companies. So first of all, I'll talk about IMCT. What is IMCT? IMCT is Indian Maritime University Common Entrance Test, as you all know. Earlier it is used to happen twice a year, like in June and December, but now it is only happen once a year, like in June. It consists of 5 sections, that is physics, chemistry, mathematics, English and general aptitude. So firstly I'll tell what should be your approach. आपको एग्जाम अप्रोच कैसे करना है. So अगर मैं अपना बताऊं, so how I approached my exam. So I started from easier to moderate to maximum level, because it's all about timing. Like IMCT is a 3-hour exam and it consists of 200 questions, 50 of physics, 50 of maths, 20 of chemistry, 40 of general aptitude and 40 of English. So we have to plan our timing accordingly, because टाइमिंग मैटर्स अ लॉट इन दिस, क्योंकि जितने क्वेश्चंस आप सर्टेन टाइम में कर पाओगे उतना आपके लिए अच्छा होने वाला है. सो लेट्स कम ऑन टू द जनरल एप्टीट्यूड पार्ट फर्स्ट, बिकॉज वहीं से स्टार्ट करना है. ओके, सो जनरल एप्टीट्यूड. इन जनरल एप्टीट्यूड बेसिकली यू विल हैव सर्टेन टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट कुड बी रिलेशन क्वेश्चन, like x is nephew of y is uncle of z, like that question. Okay, other question is like number series question. In number series question they will ask you a missing number. They will give you a sequence of number and then they will ask you the missing number. That is also an important aspect of general aptitude. If I talk about next thing, that is round table question. I say it round table, but you can just say it like A sitting beside B, B sitting beside C. So they will ask you that who is sitting beside whom. That question is very important. Other type in aptitude is mathematical reasoning. Basically, mathematical reasoning is not like mathematics, but it is like they can replace the multiplication with subtraction, subtraction with division, division with addition, like that question. And you have to find the correct answer for that. Other thing is change alphabet questions. Alphabet questions, like they will change the alphabet and you have to find the new word according to them. In this question, if I talk about what should you practice about the most, the number question, the number series question and the mathematical reasoning question would be the most in my opinion. But you have to follow everything. You should practice about everything. These all types which I have discussed would be consist of 20 questions, and the other 20 questions from the aptitude would be of general knowledge. Basically general knowledge regarding your Indian geography, regarding static geography, which does not change, which has happened. That is all about the aptitude portion. Now let's move on to the English portion. In English you will get 40 questions, in which some questions of fill in the blanks, like they will ask you about noun, pronouns, conjunctions, prepositions, etc. Other thing like that, they will ask one word question, one word for a certain sentence. Like they can ask you a doctor of teeth, so answer is dentist, like that. And other thing of English is antonym synonym. So uh, I will tell you that antonym synonym would be not so much in IMUCT, but you have to prepare for that, so that you can refer normal articles and normal English books for your knowledge. Because in my opinion, 2 months is not a less time. You have enough time. You can practice well of not only of English but of everything. Move on to next section, that is chemistry. So chemistry is the smallest section among all the 5 sections in IMUCT. Chemistry consists of only 20 questions. Okay, so if I talk about strategy on chemistry, so you can spend your least time on chemistry, because chemistry is more concept based, and among 20 questions in chemistry, 10 would be of organic chemistry, and other 10 questions or other like 10 or 12 questions would be of inorganic chemistry and physical chemistry. In the organic chemistry, mostly questions would be of name reactions and compounds question, so that your basic concept should be clear about chemistry. Everything would be of 11th and 12th, nothing would be outside 11th and 12th. Okay, physical chemistry, like I can say students find it difficult sometime of physical chemistry, but yeah, if you want to get a decent rank, so you can skip a bit portion of chemistry, like you can attempt 10 questions of chemistry or 12 questions of chemistry, and you can skip other questions. But yeah, if you want to secure a 3-digit rank, or under 1000 rank or under 500 rank, so yeah, you have to study this in deeply. Next section, which is our physics section. Basically, physics sections consist of 50 questions, and in this around 20 question would be of conceptual base, like concept, like laws, definition question, which you can do in a very less time. Okay, you will get a lot of numerical questions also, laws questions also. Basic, the chapters which include in IMUCT, like I can give you a brief: motion in a straight line, work, power, energy, dimensions, and from 12th portion it would be electrostatics and charges, current, optics, and modern physics. Okay, so in this you have to study about the concepts basically. Okay, in optics, like I would say, optics is a wider part in this, because there is a lot of concepts in the optics portion: convex mirror, convex lens, convex mirror, everything would be covered in that. Okay, so talking about strategy on physics, so if you want to score if you want to score a decent rank, then you should not go very deep or very far in those topics. You can only read about them and study about them in a very basic way. Okay, but the thing is that this is not about the quantity, this is about the quality. Okay, as I have said in the starting, the IMU or the companies don't require any NASA scientists or any top level scientists or engineers. Basically, they want good students. So for this, you have to study accordingly. You have to study and revise again and again and again. Don't go too far, don't go too deep in these topics. Just stay focused, clear your concepts, and make it easy for yourself. Talking about the math section, which is consist of 50 questions. Maths is not so difficult, but among these 5 sections, math is the most difficult section, because math is also very wide subject, and it consists chapters of trigonometry, probability, statistics, calculus, 2D and 3D, and trigonometry, height and distance also. Okay, for this, if you want to score a good rank, you should approach for around 30 questions to 35 questions in mathematics section, so that you could secure a decent rank. Talking about calculus, you don't need to go very far, like solving a lot of long questions, a detailed question from NCERT or any other book. You can easily go for the formula based question, the concept based question in the calculus, or also like differential integration. But calculus is an important part. You can get around 6 to 10 questions from calculus portion. Apart from that, height and distance question, yeah, I'll talk about my time. So in my time, I had a lot of height and distance question. I can say, like, I don't remember a lot now, but yeah, there were 5 or 6 questions about height and distance. why I'm saying this, because height and distance is a very easy question. You have to just find a side or just find the angle of incidence, and angle of basically in this portion you have to study more. So you should devote your most time in mathematics, because mathematics is a turning section. It can decide your rank. Your rank could be very less, or your rank could be very good, because other sections are also important, but maths is turning. Why I'm saying this, because maths is not easy for everybody. You will all agree with me that कुछ लोग को मैथ्स आसान लगती है, कुछ लोग को मैथ आसान नहीं लगती. बट यहाँ अगर रैंक की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, तो यहाँ रैंक में फिजिक्स और मैथ्स मैटर करेगा, बिकॉज सबसे बड़े सेक्शंस हैं. अब मैं बात करता हूँ आपको कितने कितने क्वेश्चंस करने चाहिए बेसिकली. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जनरल एप्टीट्यूड. एप्टीट्यूड बहुत ईजी सेक्शन है. इट्स easiest among of all 5 sections. So in my opinion you should do 35 questions at least out of 40, because aptitude में आपका टाइम भी कम लगने वाला है. ठीक है, I think 30 or 35 second for the GK portion. The 20 question which come of GK, like if you know you know, and if you don't know you can skip that question, right? सो उस क्वेश्चन में आपको हार्डली 25 to 30 सेकंड लगने चाहिए. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट जो 20 क्वेश्चंस बाकी हैं रिलेशंस के, नंबर सीरीज के, उसमें थोड़ा समय लग सकता है. सो आई वुड से आई विल गिव यू अराउंड 45 मिनट्स फॉर दिस एप्टीट्यूड सेक्शन. सो यू कैन सॉल्व योर और मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस इन दैट पर्टिकुलर टाइम. कमिंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट सेक्शन, दैट इज इंग्लिश. In English you should do around 30 questions out of 40 questions. I know it consists of antonym and synonym also, and some of the students face difficulties in antonym and synonyms. But yeah, apart from that, English में बाकी चीज़ें भी आती हैं. So I am expecting you to do at least 30 questions out of 40 questions. Coming on to chemistry, as I told earlier, chemistry is the smallest section among all the 5 sections in IMCT exam. So you can do 10 to 12 question out of 20, because chemistry में आपके सब conceptual based question आने वाले हैं. कुछ ऐसा खास numerical या कुछ ऐसा नहीं आएगा. आया भी तो 1-2 होंगे हद से ज़्यादा, hardly 1 or 2 among 20. So 10 to 12 question from chemistry portion. After that physics. Okay, so in physics as I told earlier, physics में almost 20 questions out of 50 आपके conceptual based question होने वाले हैं. So that those 20 questions you should do those 20 questions, because that is going to take a very less time of yours, so that you can save your 180 minutes accordingly, and you can plan that section accordingly. Okay, 20 questions I'll say 15 or 16 minutes, because those are conceptual questions. Okay, if you know them, you think at once and then you can tick the right box for that. Okay, other 30 or 25 questions would be numerical questions or any other questions. You will take time in that basically, because solving a numerical is not a very short task. You consume time basically for solving numericals. So plan that section accordingly. After that, the last section, in my opinion, what should you do is last section should be maths. Maths consists of 50 questions. In those 50 questions you should at least do 30 questions basically out of 50. Why I'm saying 30? Why I'm saying 30 out of 50? Because maths is not so easy among all those sections. So if you will do 30 questions in mathematics, that will be so fair. And if you do the total of those 5 sections, you can easily do 140 questions out of 200 questions. Doing 140 questions, I'll tell you honestly, doing 140 or 145 questions correctly can lead your rank in top 2500 or top 2000 also. I'm not sure, because it is all the percentile matter. It is not only the percentage, it is the percentile, like how many students are better than you and how many students have scored better than you. So in my opinion, if you score 140 or 145, your rank would be under 2.5k. That is very good rank regarding sponsorships and all of that. And for other thing, like for your better guidance, for your better knowledge, Budding Mariners is going to launch a batch in which you are not only going to learn about IMCT, but also about sponsorship exams and sponsorship interviews also. You will get a lot of knowledge there. and everything which you will require to clear your IMCT to get a very good rank and also to get sponsored in your dream company. For that, we have put a Google form link in the description. You can go now and fill the Google form which is in the description box. My team will contact you and you can clear your queries from there. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you so much. Okay, bye bye, take care.
Do you guys want the updates regarding the exam forms or the maritime industry in general? या फिर एग्जाम्स के लिए मोटिवेशन चाहिए, then you definitely need to follow our Instagram channel for all this stuff and much more.
Want the best notes and material for IMUCT and sponsorship exams? Want daily quizzes? Or do you want your doubts about your merchant navy career solved by our mentors? Search Budding Mariners on Telegram or click on the link in the description below to start your marina journey with us today.